I must stop
And she
this
still
now.
walks like she's tiptoeing
Yeah.
with her hands out for balance. It's like,
Yeah,
I must stop this slaughter of infants. And she just
lot of
kind
her,
of, like, swishes up to the thing.
It's like,
What was that all about?
he's still got them fangs.
Oh my god, the fangs.
Tikal has some very strange body language, like the way that she holds herself and walks, and
Yeah,
like, 'cause it
and she
never
kind of gives
changes.
everyone these really coy eyes and stuff.
Yeah,
It's
there's
weird.
like a lot of weird stuff going on. Like they were trying to make the most out of that model because they made it and they needed
God,
it.
Sonic, are you
Yeah,
okay?
with his eyes freaking out again. Yeah.
Well, also his ears seem to be tied to his eyes.
Oh yeah, no, they I think. Okay, so I think with the model, the ears and the eyes might be on the same, like, general part, and they are connected.
Yeah, so
like,
they
through
waggle
his head.
together.
Yeah, so if you move his eyes enough, his ears start going up and down like crazy, too.
Alright, get into Gamma's womb tube.
What's this? Oh. Somebody suggested that this is a character from Sonic Adventure, or from, sorry, not Sonic Adventure, from Sonic 2.
Maybe. I
Somebody
don't know much
called,
about
like,
that
it's
one.
like Silver Metal Sonic or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm
So
not actually familiar with whatever character they suggested it was.
yeah, so I'm still disappointed that walking into like Gamma's little womb tube
Didn't do
doesn't ever.
anything?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you never get any kind of like wiggling of the little claw things.
No, pretty much never.
Yeah, I hate this, but at least he doesn't freak out
It's
like.
Fine, I can do it. It's just... yeah, at least he doesn't freak out like Gamma did.
Yeah. Like Gamma
Yeah.
just couldn't like take steps.
Gamma could not deal. Oops, that's not what
Yeah,
I want to hit the bottom one and then... Shoot, I think it is... Okay,
it's great
I've
that
done
the
this
fence
like
is in the
3
way.
times! Yeah, okay.
You did it when you didn't even need
Yeah,
to.
I've been doing it when I don't need to, and that was the longest time it took.
Other than Gamma, like, not understanding how to take a step above the button.
Oh, well, yeah, but Gamma was never meant to do it
Yeah! Like, he didn't even fit in here.
either. Yeah.
Although, arguably, is this the same area, sort of, as his little practice range? No, it didn't look quite like this.
Yeah, I don't think there were enemies in his practice.
Yeah, this might be
range.
unique to Sonic.
Yeah, this might be his little unique level.
Maybe? Because Sonic will get more levels than everyone.
Yeah, I think Sonic... Well,
I
we're
mean,
on level 10 right now.
He's the one who's most playable.
Okay, this is one of Amy's areas, though.
Is this... Okay,
Yeah, this is totally an Amy
kinda.
area. Because she had the weird laser grid fences and everything.
Yeah, okay.
Ow,
I was
okay.
saying something
really
about
really
something.
difficult to see it, but they do have the shields that they have in 2. But it's only sometimes, and it's like the wispiest lightning effect.
Oh my god, did you see that cool
Yeah, the
hood
great,
ornament?
great gigantic Eggman face.
Yeah, that was great. I wish they'd have more of
Amazing.
those installed in different parts of this level.
Yeah,
You
you
could
think
really
you'd have
appreciate
more,
it.
I mean.
What the fuck? I like how you
Sonic.
almost like got pulled back onto it somehow.
Yeah, I was hoping that was gonna work, and that I would just be pulled back onto it.
Yeah. Oh, that was smooth.
Yeah, I
Oh,
figured
boy.
that was a thing that I could do. Okay, that was a little...
Yeah.
Is that a giant dryer?
Yes. I don't know what... I never know what anything is supposed to be, but it's...
I can't move forward. I'm not going fast enough.
Well, I mean, you see the
I know, I
pads right
do.
there. But, like, I'm never sure what any... Good job!
Oh my god, this whole area is like all
Yeah.
kinds of broken. This is
I'm never
great.
sure what anything is in Robotnik's lairs, but it's just as likely that it's just there to fuck with Sonic as it is to have a real function. So, like, sure. I could
Yeah.
believe that Eggman would build these giant spinning things, and the only thing they do, despite being huge and probably taking a lot of his resources and power, they're just there to make Sonic fall off.
You know, you think that if Eggman really wanted to stop Sonic, he'd quit leaving these rings all over his house?
He'd put his bases underground. like underwater.
Yeah, and just have them flood. And
Underground
he
would
wears
help,
like a little
too.
suit or something.
If he just put them underground and made it so you had to dig in, you'd only have to deal with Knuckles, and he can deal with Knuckles.
No, but for
you
serious,
just tell
like,
Knuckles a lie and he believes you.
what purpose do these rings actually serve in his hideout?
Other
than for Sonic to be able to take more than one hit.
Well, it is generally very, very extremely ambiguous as to what they mean at all. Like, the fact that, like, Sonic can take them and they do anything, it's like, they're very rarely acknowledged in, like, Sonic anything.
Like in the games.
Yeah, like, they don't talk about them or anything.
Which is weird. You'd think that they would, because they're, like, the predominant thing in this game. Like, with
they're
Mario,
also the money.
With Mario, it makes sense, because those are literal coins, and it's like, nobody's just going to talk about the money that's sitting around.
Yeah, and you can chalk up the whole you get 100, you get a life to just being a video game thing.
Yeah, but
then
with Sonic, why are there rings everywhere?
Yeah, and then they are acknowledged sometimes. Like I said, they're the money. And there's a lot of stuff where it's like, oh, well, you can't go somewhere unless you've got, like, a line of them that you can dash across. It's like, what does any of this mean to anyone? What's really, really frustrating for me is that, okay, so the rings exist in one of the classic Sonic cartoons. It's the Sonic Saturday Morning, like the one with Sally and stuff. At one point, I haven't seen that whole series. I think it's been taken off Netflix, so I can't go back to it. I think. Either that or I just couldn't find it somehow.
Oh, wait, I recognize this guy. This is the weird elevator.
Yeah. This is some unnecessary
it took
stuff.
me a second. I was like, what the hell is this?
It would have been cheaper and easier and more functional for Robotnik to have just made an elevator.
A real elevator.
Yeah.
So back to Sonic Saturday Morning.
Yeah. The whole series I haven't seen, in part because I found it more boring than the other ones, and because Netflix doesn't seem to have it anymore, but I recall an episode where they're waiting by a river and have to, like, get a stick and wait for a ring to float down river, and then they have to, like, fish it out with the stick and give it to Sonic so that Sonic can do things, because he uses the ring for energy. And I guess they were, like, invented by his uncle or something? I mean, I'm probably getting that half right or something. But, the very few times rings are mentioned, like, they're just super confusing. But the fact that they're mentioned at all makes things super extra confusing. Because if they had just ignored them, it would make more sense.
We missed it, but there was a like very quiet female like voice.
Yeah, I kind of heard it
coming over saying emergency, emergency. There's an intruder. Please stop him. It's like what? Why is that? Why does he just have this like really quiet announcer for his emergency broadcast?
I don't know. You'd
like,
think it would just be a
You'd think
robot
it would just be
voice.
Eggman.
Yeah.
Except they didn't want to have to do another voice.
Or I mean, assuming that this is like happening alongside the other stories, and this isn't something that happens significantly after, wouldn't he have one of the E-series robots down there for like security?
You'd think he would.
Because we fight one in this area, like on the base. So like, couldn't he use that voice?
You'd think that he would, but apparently he didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm actually supposed to do here. I kind of looked around the room and didn't see anything, so I'm assuming it's a kill them until they stop, but I don't think that they're gonna stop. So.
Yeah, look at the rest of the room.
Yeah, let me look at the room again. Because there's that door. There's these things, which look important, but I can't reach them and probably aren't.
Is that
a ladder?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a ladder. That makes sense. It looked like part of the pillar.
So you could have just literally stayed there and just infinitely homed in on those things, and it would have never done anything.
Yeah, it doesn't even. It's not even like Mario where killing enemies gives you points.
They didn't even drop animals.
Nope, they do not. Probably because they.
It's not worth it.
Not at all.
I don't know why anyone would find that worth it. Oh, this stuff. At least there's a reason for it this time. There's a lot of segments in Sonic Adventure 2 where you'll have like wind blowing you so you don't fall off of the stage with nothing under you. It'll literally be a bottomless pit with like wind. So at least there was a
I was
fan.
stuck in the light beam. I was like, what? What? How do you do that?
Yeah. Yeah. What is... Oh, this is really not an area you need that shoe power up in.
Really.
Yeah.
Thanks, camera.
What was any of this for?
I don't even know.
I think this game was programmed by Robotnik, and he's doing all this to stop Sonic.
Yeah.
Eggman invented this game's camera,
sense,
and
I
that's
guess.
why he's going to win in the end.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
What?
I don't know.
What? What?
I'm not sure anymore.
What?
I don't know. That was weird.
But what?
I don't even know.
Yeah, these levels are designed so
Bizarrely.
they're designed in a way that like distresses me.
Well, I think this
Oh,
level
this
is
again.
coming up and it's almost done.
Why
This
does that
whole
bug me so
area
much?
is like warped around like crazy. That was weird. So I'm just kind of getting a feel for the room. That's what I gotta do. It's a door.
When I was in like middle school, I picked up and read like a sci-fi anthology of just little stories, and one of them was about a bunch of kids who find a magic picture that not magic, but it's might as well be.
Yeah.
Wherein
oh, hey, the Sonic
Hey,
dolls.
yeah. Pick those
Neat.
up for me. But like one of them was a story about some like elementary school kids who found in like a closet a picture that was supposed to be some kind of special pattern that makes your brain wig out and physically harm you. Like it's like taps. Oh, what the? Like it tapped into some kind of psychological thing where it was like a natural human override code that was supposed to fuck with you. And they built up an immunity to it by turning it into a who can stare at it the longest thing because kids are dumb.
Yeah.
But anyways, all of the citizens of this weird future where that existed were given like chips in their brain to make them block out entire parts of the world. Like they can't see things if they turn their head in certain directions, because then there's no chance that someone will put one of those pictures there. This level was one of those pictures for me.
Okay. That was kind of a long story to go through to get to that
I had to
conclusion.
describe it.
I guess.
Basically, this level has been, for me, the equivalent of, like,
It's the egg nose.
a psychological dystopia where you have to block everything out, otherwise you could potentially kill yourself by looking at things that are just wrong in a way that hurts the brain, scientifically.
You think Eggman has, like, some
What is that?
serious, like, personal confidence
Is that a
issues?
flying
Like,
scorpion?
I don't know. It kind of looks like something that I'm not gonna like when he was looking straight at us and he opened the cockpit, it looked like something and I didn't say it. I don't think I'm gonna say it looked like a giant dick, but it looked like a
just said
giant
it.
dick. Yeah. It's the egg viper.
Okay, it's a snake, sure.
It's like a snake with Eggman's face on the front.
And that thing in the temple was not an egg viper.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Get a load of. Oh god.
Oh god, we got a load of that.
Alright, so I vaguely remember this boss fight now that I think about it, and I think this one is like really... I want to say it's very finicky, if I'm not mistaken. I don't 100% remember this
Something
boss fight,
in a
but-
3D Sonic level is
Okay.
finicky? Weird.
Yeah, well, it's... I feel like this one is like more finicky, and I can't remember why necessarily.
I don't know. I mean, you're over a bottomless pit,
It
and
might be
you
because
had to
you
do
can
a homing
see-
attack to get him there.
You can see the thing in the distance, and I think you eventually are forced to move. And I don't know how or why. I don't remember.
I like that you literally wind up having to hit him directly and not break his machine.
Oh, come on!
Ah!
Okay, that's what it was. I
Oh!
think that's what I remember being finicky.
That was too big a load of this!
It's okay, we have 11 lives that we picked up in the last stage alone, I think.
Sure.
Like, the last 2 stages, because I think we started with 4. The last 2
I don't
stages gave us,
remember.
like, 7 lives.
I kind of remember us picking up several hundred rings in like one of the gamma levels, so if it transfers over, that might explain a life or
Did
two.
we pick up several hundred?
Several hundred rings?
Yeah.
At least once.
Huh. I don't remember.
I don't know how long we kept them.
Yeah, me neither.
But we may have built up some lives over the last few playthroughs of other characters if they transfer. So that was the issue. You got them too fast. Because you're Sonic. And you gotta go too fast.
It shouldn't matter because he opens it up and he comes out and then he backs up and he's like, ah ha ha! And it's like, that's real clever if he did it on purpose, but then he gives you the path to go ahead and hit him anyway.
Yeah. Haha.
Aha!
Okay.
I'm back.
See if you can make it through here, Sonic.
Yes, I can. We
Yeah,
have a
we've done it
homing
already,
attack.
though. It's like he doesn't know Sonic's actual ability set, and he's just kind of like, oh, well, let's see if you're good enough to homing attack. And
Is
it's
he
like,
the one who flies, or is that the
Yeah.
orange one?
God, does he have the hammer, or is that the red one?
Yeah, that's Red Sonic has a hammer.
Yeah, Red Sonic is the one with the hammer.
Which one is easy to trick?
Is the answer all of them?
Big the Cat.
Yeah, then he sees Big and he's like, Sonic, what's happened to you?
Why do you have a frog, Sonic?
I can't believe this.
Well, he's the only human
Oh,
who's,
boy.
like, ever relevant in... Well, that's not true, but, like, he's the primary human character in the Sonic world. I guess that's the best way to phrase it. And maybe all these fucking animals look the same to him.
Thanks, T-Call, for fucking me up.
He's like
Great.
a human guy looking at, like, a litter of puppies, and he's never seen them before, and he's like, I don't know which is which.
Yeah, a little bit. So these things are called spinning needles, and I gotta get on them and then hit him in the cockpit.
Yeah.
Okay, T-Call, there's like a split second where I can't move every time I touch you. You're fucking me up. Stop it. Fucking stop it. It's
Yeah.
awful. It's fucking awful.
Get a load of T-Call.
Yeah, T-Call is actively... T-Call, stop it! I know! Oh my god! Oh!
Oh,
It was a
my
combination
God.
of her and the camera.
Yeah, they're working together with Eggman.
Oh, this is awful. Okay, I'm slowly remembering why I hate this boss fight now.
Get a load of this. Get a load of this.
Get
I think
a
this is
load
also
of this.
one of the levels that
a
promotes
load
the
of
idea
this.
of just pick up a single ring and don't do anything.
Yeah, yeah, that way you basically have a bunch of, like, HP just sitting off to the side.
Pretty much.
And it's not like you're going to, like, get a bunch of rings and get, like, your high score that way. You just
Yeah.
want to fight him as fast as possible.
Pretty much.
Okay, I kind of see how that's supposed to be a snake. It kind of had eyes.
Oh, come on.
No.
No. Oh.
I should find a copy of Shadow the Hedgehog on, like, eBay and get it so that when we constantly die, at least we'll get some cusses that aren't coming from me.
Damn.
Damn, not here.
Oh my god, he's so edgy.
Get a load of this.
Yeah, and also, like, he rides a motorcycle and uses a gun.
Yeah,
I
rated
love
M
it.
for mature.
Get a load of this.
Actually, I think it was just rated T, wasn't
Yeah, I
it?
think it was T.
For people in the UK, I guess it would be like Peggy, probably like 15, 14.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I don't actually know how Peggy works at all.
I literally have no idea. I have heard, because I at some point was looking up Shadow the Hedgehog cussing. I just, like, typed that into Google because why wouldn't I? Apparently in the Sonic and Mario at the Olympic, the Rio Olympic Games, the current one, the recent one,
Yeah.
there's a voice clip for Shadow that gets used in, like, soccer or something like that, where it's like he catches the soccer ball and it's like, oh, I caught. Like he just says caught. And, like, concerned moms think he's saying cocks.
Great.
Just in the middle of a soccer match, just Shadow the Hedgehog starts talking about dicks.
Yeah.
What my favorite part is that it seems to always be Shadow who cusses. Even when no one's cussing, Shadow's cussing.
That's that weird, like... I want to say, like, soccer mother mentality or something like that. Where, like, a lot of the time you have those weird, overly conscious mothers who are, like, terrified that their toys are for their children are cursing or something.
Islam is the light?
Yeah. Like, they have those weird things going on where it's the...
Like a baby doll will have a
that
clip
just
that's
says
kind of
things like,
fuzzy.
"Nah, nah, 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 nah," and they're like, no, that's real words. They're clearly talking. And it's like, no, they aren't.
It's fun to smoke marijuana.
Yeah.
It's no use.
I forget what some of them are. Okay,
Yeah, that
Tico,
one's
you
another
really-
one bites
you
the dust
really gotta not
backwards.
do that.
Yeah, wow.
I swear to God, like, she seriously, she holds you in place for a split second every time that you accidentally touch her. So if you don't land on the spinning needles, she immediately shows up and touches you, and you freeze
Yeah, that's-
between the spinning needles.
And it's
And it's
not
like,
that
why would
easy to
you
land
do
on those
that?
either.
No, it's like, that's a horrible design for the boss fight, though. Like, why would you set
Yeah.
it up that way?
Well-
Why would you make Tikal freeze the character in place for a split second?
Yeah, on Robotnik's level, like, I'm sure that's brilliant. He puts a ghost here and gives you very limited areas to actually, like, move. So it's like, oh, well, even if I expose myself and give him, like, a clear bridge to hit me with, the ghost will get him.
The ghost that is
And
his
he'll
friend
fall off the bridge.
can't help herself from talking to him, which means he'll always be stopped.
Oh my god, I realized something.
What?
All the echidnas are just like that, aren't they? He just tells Knuckles, like, oh, you gotta help me to do something to Sonic because he stole your emeralds. It's like, yeah, he believes it. And then suddenly, like, oh, you tell this echidna ghost who's like an ancestor of Knuckles, like, oh, stand here, okay? We gotta do this for Sonic. And she does it, and it freezes you, and Robotnik wins. Echidnas!
There we go.
Stop helping the enemy.
I'm not sure if you noticed it there, but I got hit, and in getting hit, my rings fell through the floor.
See if we can make it through here.
That's great.
So I had to run to the other side and go and, like, grab a bunch of rings, because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to survive.
Amazing. Have you gotten enough loads of this?
I have gotten more loads of this than I would need in, like, a lifetime. Oh, come on!
He hasn't had enough loads of this.
I'm getting really angry at this, actually. Like, this
Yeah.
is really starting to piss me off.
We're about to get a load of Josh.
Yeah, I'd rather not. Oh, this is
Sonic
terrible.
Adventure 2 kind of fixes it in that when you touch, like, Omochao, who is, like, the equivalent to Tikal, it doesn't stop you at all. He just follows you around.
Well, it's that, and I feel like in this game they don't give you as much invincibility when you get hit. Like, maybe it's just me.
They
but-
might not. Also, yeah, the rings totally fell through the floor.
Yeah, the rings keep falling through the grates here.
Yeah, what? Why?
I guess it's intentional because it keeps happening. So maybe it's like, oh, well, grates, your rings will always fall through grates. But it's like that makes this
Also, the rings are
like-
much bigger than these grates.
Yeah. But this like doing that kind of makes this unfairably hard, I guess.
Unfairably?
Unreasonably difficult.
Unfairably sounds like a word. It should be a word, but it isn't.
Yeah, it makes it more difficult than it deserves to be. It
Yeah.
should not be quite this hard.
Yeah, I mean, this whole game's kind of like that, where there's a lot of design oversights. That's all.
Yeah, and it's like I'm not shitting on this game. I really do like this game, but it's like there's a lot of problems in the design for certain aspects. of
Oh,
this
yeah.
game.
And, like, 90% of them do get fixed in the next game. So, like, I kind of just... I wonder if this game was rushed.
It feels like it may have been, yes.
Yeah, like, some games you can kind of tell. Like, some games feel unfinished to a level where you will get, like, areas that, like, clearly look like they're, like, a debug area that got left in.
They're like Spyro Enter the Dragonfly.
Yes. Or, or in general, you'll have things where you've got a feature that seems really interesting but only used once. Stuff like that. Like, this game kind of feels like that. Like, this game feels kind of unfinished.
There.
He can't believe this, so get a load of this.
Yeah, he extra can't believe that his ghost plan
There it
didn't work.
goes.
Okay, so now he's doing unfair garbage.
Yep. Yep. I hope T-Call stays the fuck away.
Yeah, me too. You'd think that because I've done it once already, I should know that like stuff that she would have been telling me.
Yeah. I like that the camera now has fewer ways to fuck with you because it's on like just a line consistently.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
There. I don't know if you
I
noticed
can
that
believe it.
the homing attack pulled to the side there for a split second, and it scared the hell out of
Yeah.
me. I
That
thought he
would've
was gonna
sucked.
fall off of the thing. Oh no! Watch out! He's up to
T-Call,
something.
you've helped enough. Go away.
Oh no! He is legitimately trying to destroy us by crashing into us. Okay. You know what? I remember this. I think I've died to that once.
Oh, goodness.
You can get hit by that, and it does kill you.
Oh,
Like,
great.
it'll drop you into the infinite abyss, and then you have to do the whole fight over again.
That if this weren't a terrible fight, that would be fun and clever.
Yeah, it's kind
It would
of
be
unfair
interesting.
though because the fight's
Yeah.
sort of awful.
Okay,
why
why
are
are we
we here? How did that even happen? It's like this game is just a series of like levels, and then they don't even bother putting transitions into places.
Pretty much. Like, is this the end for his Yeah.
Yeah, this is Sonic's personal ending. But we got the
Yeah.
information that we needed to. So the reason why it's better to do Sonic at the very end of this, and Tails, I guess, is singing again for some weird reason. One of the reasons why it's good to do Sonic at the very end of this is because you get the mural. Oh, I guess Sonic is singing. Okay.
He's trying to sing.
So Sonic's like singing voice is some kind of squealy like butt rock or something. I can't even tell. Hey, we got some achievement.
Yeah, all right. We got
Neat.
some Chivos. Do we also got like some Steam trading cards?
Maybe. I've never
I don't
really
think
understood
they have them for
Steam.
this
Like,
game.
they probably don't. I think a lot of the older like
Yeah,
ports
like
and
ports
stuff don't.
probably don't get them too much.
I will wholly admit that I have friends who I think do Steam trading card stuff. I do not understand it.
I
at all.
have
I don't
no
get
idea.
It. I don't get what it is.
I
know you're supposed to sell them for
Yeah.
real money.
Somehow you play a game that you bought to play, so it's like you've already got your money's worth. It gives you like 5 cents in digital nonsense that you can then sell.
You can sell them. People buy them too.
They're like a cent each, though, right?
And you can apparently, I think what it is you can destroy them, and they will give you gems, and then you can spend the
what are
gems.
those
You can
for?
spend the gems on packs of cards.
But does any of this ever come out to getting like actual like money or games? Maybe like maybe you can trade them in for like little like free games.
It's at 5 or 10 cents a pop, but if you have a ton of games and you play all of them, and you sell those cards, because like I said, people do for some reason buy
yeah.
them, you can get enough to buy a game, but it takes forever.
I don't understand.
Like, I think I've got some cards that are worth like 30 cents, and it's like, oh man, that's amazing, and it's like it's just awful.
Yeah, what?
I don't understand.
Don't they also make you like buy custom emoticons or something?
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen that.
I've heard of this.
I have no idea.
I could be thinking of something other than Steam though. I don't know, but like there are like.
Wait, are you thinking about like PSN makes you buy avatars?
I don't think that's what I'm thinking of, but it could be. Maybe. But like there's anything that Steam does that's not literally buy game, play game, buy, I'm done. I don't understand. Oh, and screenshots, but like that's
Really
not
good
really.
sales.
Yeah, buy game, play game,
Oh, okay,
take
yeah, you did
screenshots
say
of game.
that. Fair
That's
enough.
it. That's it. That's all I need Steam to do. But apparently, there's a whole world of other things that Steam does. I'm constantly forgetting that Steam has its own chat
Oh god,
client.
look, it's Twinkle Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have their own chat client.
I
I
use
think
it.
I'm really lucky that no one has tried to chat to me while we're in the middle of a recording. I don't
Why
think
would
it would
they,
show
though?
up because I think I have that turned off right now alongside...
Also, who uses that thing?
I have friends who
Oh,
will do it.
okay.
Because I guess
don't
it's
have
easy
friends,
if
so.
you want to talk to somebody and you're in the middle of playing a game and you see that they're online. I guess it's easy to just talk to them that way.
That
than it
sounds
is
rude,
to alt
though.
screen out and
Yeah, you're
go
still
and
kind
do
of
stuff.
interrupting them, but you're interrupting them in a way that the game straight up is in there doing, as opposed to if you have to alt screen out, you can ignore someone if they're in Skype.
Well, they don't have to be playing a game. They might just have Steam on. You can tell if people
Okay.
who have Steam are playing games or not.
yeah, that part I know. I
Yeah.
don't know why I need to know that.
So that you can not talk to them when they're in the middle of doing
I
it.
guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, I'm sure there's a marketing level to that, that if you constantly
Yeah.
see your friend playing a game, you think, oh, that must be a good game. And then you might ask them, hey, you've been playing this game, is it good? And they're like, yeah, you should buy it. And then you buy the
yeah.
game.
No, well, that's why they do that thing where they've got, like, if you open any game on the store, it tells you all of your friends that own it and any friends who have given it reviews.
Yeah, like that all makes sense. I also ignore it though. I buy game and I play game and then I'm done.
Junichi, oh no.
Yeah.
So why
Japanese
is this
names
crab
sound different from
thing
American
supposed
names.
to... Were they that big?
Yeah.
Okay.
You were smashing them so fast that you probably weren't
Yeah,
even looking. They
I
were
don't think I
fairly
was
good
looking at them
sized.
too well. Original game, do not steal.
I mean, yes. 2003, so that's when they did the director's cut.
Yeah.
They did it after they did Sonic Adventure 2 Battle,
So
right?
there's his finish. Yeah.
That's actually a pretty
DX
nice picture, though.
DX came out after
Okay.
Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. And Sonic Adventure 2 Battle came out in the same year as Sonic Adventure 2.
And they didn't fix anything when they
No.
ported this.
No, they
like
didn't.
all the physics, all the everything. My goodness. Like they just
DX
added some stuff for like multiplayer, right?
Yeah, DX does very little in the way of actually adding things.
Yeah.
I think that they did upgrade some of the textures, but not enough to really tell.
Yeah. I would love it if they would really do an actual like a revamp of this game.
Yeah.
You know, maybe like break it down, like fix it